Yep, it's the level she warned you about. It's Mount Pain. Oh boy, this is the most I've ever had to labor over a video game for a YouTube series that you may or may not care about. Either way, I'm proud of myself for getting over it, because this was actually the most anxiety-inducing level, too. For a number of reasons. It's also the most times I've saved in anything. There's just so many things going on in this level. And I think it has the most amount of monsters, too! Besides, if you... And this is before we get into any Archviles or fucking Pain Elementals. And it's got that music. There's a lot of shotgun ammo at the beginning, so we're gonna try to make sure we don't waste no ammo. The thing is, there's not as much health as you might like to, and there's also a portion where you're gonna have to use the biosuit a few times. Yeah. Here's a secret with some health in it. Enjoy it now while you can! We also got a lot of pot shotters from the bleachers. Those pot shots that they told me would not shoot me right in the pots. Right in the hairy pots. May as well use some rockets if we're gonna have just masses of foes going out to who knows wheres. Yeah. That's what I'll tell them. Mount Pain, it's like Mount Doom, but so much worse. Speaking of Mount Doom, that's another hint for something I may do. And no, it's not Lord of the Rings. Bleep. But, oh, Doom in Mountains, you mean? Sort of? No? No. I'm remembering some other Doom mods that have captured my interest over the years, even though they're not complete. Or maybe complete, like Beyond Reality, or Beyond Unreality, I think it was, and Tartarus or something. Yeah, but I think Beyond Unreality might be worth a look at, even if it's for an older version of a source port, because of the very interesting ideas they have used in it, and a lot of shout-outs to things about general internet culture. And I just mean as a whole. I don't mean like, oh no, internet culture, it's the worst thing in the world. I just mean like pop culture that has been on the internet since the 2000s, I mean, that kind of thing. It's a weird thing to try to itemize, but you would know what I meant if I had ever actually divulged it to you. There's also some chain gunners around this area, behind walls, and teleporting in. Shit! I don't need some random happenstances like this. Get the fuck out of my face. Who wants to go down? Uh-oh. I was actually saving it for this part because we got a couple Brainses. You know what? It's really interesting. I won't discuss it in detail, but there's this like big site about, you know, where you share DNA or whatever. There's a few of them actually, but basically what I'm saying is I shared my DNA to find out who I might be related to that I don't actually know about. And you know what I've discovered? I don't actually have that many branches. It's kind of depressing. I didn't try to think that was a conclusion until I've had it around for a few years, so I think I'm either that or the people who I don't know about haven't been using it. But it's just like only a few people who have seemed to be on my radar in case of like people are just like, oh, you might be mildly related to me more than I would expect. Where did you come from? But a lot of that has to do with, well, on one side of the family coming in from Germany, you know. But like, imagine having a grandparent from Germany and being of a certain age, and then being of a certain age and being like, oh, I think I know what happened. And then also knowing a certain other relative from a certain other part of the world dealing with something else in a different world war. So that may have something to do with why I don't have that many branches. Oh dear. I mean, in some other part of the side family, yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of people who are probably related to a lot of graves in New England, so that's not that weird. I don't think they care to know that you're related to me, though. It ain't like that with me at all. At least, in the sense of my DNA, while you may be related to them, it's really just what parts you've inherited from other people that you would actually relate to, as opposed to being like, oh yeah, my great-grandfather, well, I only have like 5% of the DNA from. Oh yeah, we're totally bros. Nah, it's not like that at all. And it's just a matter of, you know, probability. Mostly. Plus mutations. Don't forget mutations. Or you know what's especially interesting is if you get genetic throwback in humans. Which I suppose has to do with, like, recessive genes, but no, it's like, you know, traits can skip generations based on their expression, and I suppose that maybe that could also apply to personalities. Getting in the real shit here at Mount Pain. Yeah. I'm trying to cover every topic possible. I'm sure if I play enough video games, I will talk about everything that has ever existed. Enough. About as much as anyone can. So, at least we can say that I attempted to talk about things. If I run out of things to talk about, it's because I need to absorb more information first. And that could be directly related to, I don't know. I hope I don't start drawing upon, like, my current part of life now, because it'd be like, oh man, today I... it's like, today I got the mail, and then I did the dishes. That was an exciting part of my life, yes. No, I try to make sure I remember the cool bits. Or at least, if they are not about cool bits, they are at least the thoughtful bits, so I can just, you know, yeah. Like, if I talk about laundry once, I'm not gonna keep talking about it unless something weird especially happened. Like, I suppose I could go into the process, but does anyone really need to know right now? Or perhaps discuss people that need to go to laundromats as opposed to having own their own laundry? It's like, aha, I figured it out. The software as a service really started with laundry as a service. Ah, shit! Nah. Needless to say, I do not much care for software as a service, so that's ultimately why I've turned out any future Windowses. I mean, I had other reasons too, but that has definitely turned me off of Windows for pretty much forever. Except for past versions. But that has to do with game compatibility, which, you know, I can try to just get with the APIs and the Wineses, so... And that's just a crapshoot. In fact, running an old game is a crapshoot, honestly. At least the popular ones can be guaranteed support, but you don't want to keep doing that. You want to try out some other shit and hope it runs the way you think it does, but you might never know, because not enough people have tried it, and so you're stuck with what might be broken and not know what the fixed way to do it is. And hopefully I can fix some of that stuff for you, maybe, don't know. We're in that part where I've just biosuiting to hell and trying to quickly go through this whole fucking thing. This map should clue you in on what kind of ridiculousness you're in for. Yep, that's what it looks like. It's absolute shit. Spiral! Is the music putting you in the mood? Yeah, I really have to optimize my health here. Nothing shall penetrate my skin. Okay, I'll accept 8 points of damage. But no more! The line must be drawn here! Okay, we got another suit. It doesn't shield you from radiation, it also shields you from sun. So, yeah, if you're hoping to tan in the salon, this biosuit has prevented me from it. Yo, hey. Different question. If Superman hangs out in the sun enough, would he get a tan? Or would he get, like... Does the more tan Superman get, is that how more powerful he gets? That's what I want to ask. Since his powers are solar-based, essentially, somehow. And something gravity, something leaping bounds, something. This area is a disaster for a good reason. It's not just these guys going down, it's what happens when I return up the stairs. But to mitigate that, I have been kindly provided with invulnerability, which I'm going to need! Is there a point to this otherwise? I think there's actually a key being guarded. Here we go. Rocket the shit. Oh shit! No, we're gonna resort to the BFG. No, fuck this garbage. That's too many skeletons. Join the Skeleton Wars every October for the Klingon Empire. Yay! I found his voice back. Yay! I just didn't remember his name now. Good enough. Oh, that for the red key. Yep. Yep. Oh yes! I'll take any health I can get. Drip, feed me on the health, baby. And there's an extra part over there. Maybe I should check it out. I don't know if it's necessary. However, there's a suit I can get there too, so we're going to try. We'll save before doing it, but because I feel much pain coming on. Much pain in the Mount Pain. There's a specific reason why this level is actually called Mount Pain. It has to do with there being a mountain of lost souls at the end. Yep. Well, this part doesn't need the Basu, so okay. Let's save the Berserk pack. Alright. As you know, the Berserk pack will put you up to 100 health. Especially. So we're going to especially wait for it. Unless we got nowhere else to go, in which case I'm going to have to take it anyway. Isn't that the crap nuts? Yeah, it is the crap nuts. You nutter crapper. Yes, I know. It is sad. You know, I don't look forward to going out anywhere, but that's just because I think I mentioned this, I get car sick, so it's like it's just a hassle every single fucking time. I can't really do anything about that, you know, because humans have been around a lot longer than cars have. It's a shame, too. Wow, what's happening here? Something laborious. Oh, okay. So, plasma rifle. I mean, that is the goods. Justin loves the beebs. Alright, shut up. We don't care about your comment reconstruction theories now. Although, I want to say shout out to that one channel which has, like, YouTube comment reconstructions where they have really good actors reading shit people have said in YouTube comments. Legendary stuff. Would recommend watching it with a friend. I'll watch it with you any day. In fact, I think there might be something else like that I want to see about this, it's a completely different channel. I think they reconstruct, like, a bodybuilding forum argument where they argue about how many hours are available in the week. Because somehow that was even possible to argue. Like, what the fuck? It's pretty clear cut, and the fact that he was able to try to make an argument is hilarious. So I might try to see where that is. Maybe if I just Google bodybuilding forum argument on YouTube, I might get it. I'll try that. See if it's as funny as I know it to be. It's mostly so I know what other stuff this content creator has created. You know what? I'm okay with being referred to as a content creator. I'll take it over influencer. I just don't like how YouTube has updated the videos part of the studio by just calling it content, when everything you do in YouTube is videos, so, yeah. I suppose they mean to supersede having the shorts too, which are still videos, but whatever. Yeah. A redundant part of YouTube, but not the worst thing you could say about YouTube. It only gets bad if my shit ever gets taken down. Once that happens, you know I'm gonna raise Caden. Oh sure. Many people are having a hard time on YouTube now, but I don't actually know many people, and I do not get involved unless I actually understand the situation. Which I may never, or people don't think about telling me this stuff anyway, so it's just like, you know, take their word for it. It's like, why is YouTube running this way or this way? I'm just like, I don't know, as long as I still get to work here. I know, it sounds pretty neutral of me, but YouTube's big. Just like this level, oh my god! And we're just halfway through this level, get ready for more shit! You might want to note this part of the level because later it's going to open up into lava and you're not going to like it. And there'll be cacos in there, but I'll take the suits from there too. Alright, this part isn't too bad. You just go around these have hallways for a bit and gun down the enemies. That's okay. That's okay, actually. So I'll go do that. I mean, it could be slightly annoying if you're just annoyed by the drudgery, but this is a game with plays. We'll go through as much drudgery as it takes to get the content out there. I just go into the video game mines, get out my pick and shovel, and start prospecting old video games. That's what it feels like. Mining for content. And don't assume it makes money either. That's not what this is about. I know I like money, but no. Yeah, I think if I had to choose what things would probably make me a bad person, would probably, greed, a need for attention, ambition, and pride. Those are the things I have to worry about in myself. Not the other things where it's just like, sloth can be as cured as easily as just being like, just do something. Oh wow, thanks, I never would have figured that out. Or like, stuff like lust doesn't even enter the equation, because I even understand it myself, but I don't feel like I earned it. I feel like someone who's able to fight temptation has earned it more than me. Who never actually lives with it is just like, yeah, getting all biblical. No, I just mean like in a sense of just being all aggressive about it. It doesn't happen. It's very strange, actually. I don't even know if it's psychological. Couldn't tell ya. Just here to play games. Disregard. Return to monkey. The first time I heard this music, it was not in TNT Evilution. It was in some kind of invasion mod during, before Xandroma. Xandroma was called Skulltag. I believe the people who did Skulltag made this other game called Rack I'd like to cover on this channel sometime. So, if you know anything about Rack, lend me your ear, Roman countrymen. Okay, that part in the middle is open now. Shall we go? Be mindful of the cakers. Yep, that's gonna damage you now. Yay!
Also, I have every key imaginable. Woohoo!
And they're all key guards. No skulls here, buddy. The buddy of mine who likes to play old games used to be looked down for playing too many video games. Well, look who's laughing now, punk. Everybody likes video games now. Maybe I'm mad that maybe people don't like the same things I do. Not necessarily. No one's actually interfering with my video gaming, so I can't actually get mad. Maybe I used to, but it was more of a sense of just where I was at in life, not the actual video games themselves, thankfully. Although I have to say, whoever's coming up with the software as a service crap, as I mentioned again, just go away. Don't worry, things might go back to normal in that realm. I don't know yet. But for enthusiasts, we have to look hard. At least for some people I know who like some independent games. They can go to itch.io. That's an interesting place. It doesn't exactly have things I like, but it has lots of experimental stuff that I do find interesting. In the sense of, it's like, what if video games are more of an art gallery? Yeah, that's itch.io. Go there. Have fun. Explore the minds of others. Although there's some stuff that's pretty fucking legit too for me there too, if I happen to run across it and someone's hosting on itch.io. I feel like itch.io is the only place to actually find a good stuff of freeware now, which is hard on me, but it's there. Okay, this area sucks. This area fucking sucks. Oh my god. The big problem is that there's lost souls invading my space, and there's lots of them, and they're coming in from the windows. And this fucking skeleton, man. And the chain gunner's on the ground, and then there's like... Yeah, there's cackles over there, and I think there's a mancubus somewhere, and it's all just fucked up, and I need more health, please. Don't worry, there's will be health packs when I get through this area, but still, come on! Plus, towards the end, it's going to be a little stupid, because if I don't navigate right, I'm just going to fall down and take damage, and I don't want that! God damn it! A blur sphere is a little too late. Will it stop the lost souls from touching me, though? I don't know, actually. Like, if they just get aggressive, they'll be like, I'm purposely going to miss you because you're all displaced right now.
A lot of saves were used in the process. Oh yeah, thanks. Pick up a box. Well, at least ammo isn't a problem, which is why I should just be emphasizing on wasting ammo rather than just sacrificing my health. When there's more ammo than health, go crazy with the guns. When there's more health than ammo, risk yourself. Use your own pool of hit points. Take it by going melee. Super Smash Brothers ranged. Oh. I like when there's aspects of a game where it's just like you're not ranged, but you're just a few spaces. Like if you have like a halberd or something, it's not quite melee. You're just melee is quite reached it. Yeah, I was thinking of this tactics game that I was trying to get into to understand the that part of the turn-based RPG genre. What was that game? I imagine Atlas made it. In fact, I think it was that. I'll go look it up after this. Woo! Camel sounds! Roll the death bloopers. Death reel, please. Yeah. If you want to... Oh, yeah, I have it in my YouTube settings enabled if you want to make, like, shorts out of what I'm doing. I mean, I'm not going to stop you anyway, but please, if you're doing that, even if you're making money, especially you making money guy, off the shit I'm doing, please, for the fuck's sake, credit me. That's it. That's all I want you to do. But if you're making money off my voice, I'll be pretty fucking mad. I mean, I didn't want to try to make money off of video games necessarily. Playing video games, yes, but, you know, the people who make do really deserve some stuff. And they have gotten their stuff. The Johns are doing well, actually. But, like, come on, man. Making money off of me talking into a microphone? No. And what am I supposed to do? The people that own the video game get to make the money. It's just like, but this is the footage of the video game. It's like, but that's equivalent to the video game is too close to, you know. It's a weird, like, if you thought like abandonware or something where you're not sure who owns the game, not like abandonware, I'm talking about if the company's defunct and you don't know who owns the license of the game. If you thought that was a gray area, how about the gray area in which people are making money off of footage of the game because it's not technically the same thing as playing the game, right? Like, who calls that piracy? Especially if it's based on you don't know who owns the game kind of games. I don't think there's any legal, like... I don't think there's anything legally wrong with making games off of videos of games. Like, actually. I really don't think that. It's almost like... Say you took a screenshot of an entire movie. Would that have meant you pirated the entire movie? No. But then you think to yourself, oh, but wait a minute, Game Wolf. What if someone gets a frame of every part of the movie in images and just plays the images back and forth? Well, then you might have a point, actually. But if it's like one tiny piece, I don't know. It's like, it's not copying, I'm just slivering into the tiny piece off. Please give me credit. It's like, but you just took the screenshot. Yes, I know. I am the screenshot master. But at least with this, not just taking screenshots, also putting, like, analyses. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think there isn't actually a straight-up rule about it. And we're just, like... And the companies are playing for keeps. And I'm just like, if they leave me alone, we're not going to have any trouble. If they don't, then you're going to have some trouble. Luckily, I think that's only going to come up when it comes to, like, Nintendo and ROM hacks. I think when it comes to old computer games, I don't have much to worry about when doing Let's Plays. So, if it comes to that, Doom's going to take priority over Mario. Just so you know. I went all the way back just to get more shotgun ammo. Wow! Well, I mean, of course I did. Did you see how much shotgun ammo was there at the beginning? Now it's almost empty. You deep shit. I'll get you. if it's the last thing I do. Even more shotgun ammo. Yes. The walls are going nuts. Oh, it's the no, it's that Crusher again. It's Beverly Crusher. Haha. It's Wesley Crusher. Yes. William Watson. Please don't make me screw around with that lava zone again. I don't want to do it. It's like, go ahead, get the cell ammo. See what I care. It's like, no, it's not worth it anymore. Please leave. We still have this final area to worry about, and we'll take this biosuit to help. I'm helping. Oh wait, I missed this guy. Before taking the suit, I will destroy him! That's the last skull I ever want to see. There's actually some other skulls on the mountain that can't escape because they'll be stuck in a teleporter loop on the mountain. So if you keep hearing teleporting sounds, that's them being stuck in eternity in a loop. I suppose you could try shooting them from the long distance if you're trying to go for all monster kills, but I'm not going to bother. Let them live out that. Let them live their life. I gain the Chun Soft. I've seen the first Mystery Dungeon game. It's a Super Nintendo game. They haven't really changed much from that. You know, that'd be good for a stream. I think stream Mystery Dungeon stuff. I mean, I know people that do it, so it's like, yeah, that is good stream content. Yeah. So many things we could do that I don't want to do like an endless game though. No. So maybe not. What I want to do is try stuff that I wouldn't feel fits in the paradigm of my LPs, or is experimental. You know, it's the Game Wolf stream should be what I would refer to as the R&D, research and development of LP content. Could go on the streams. You could get back row seats. You could destroy this Archvile for being such a cocksucker. Get out! Yeah, that was what I should have done. BFG'd him fucking immediately. Good job. I still got this guy over here who I can barely reach. I'll get to him. See, there was a benefit to using the BFG because there was a huge fucking pack of 100 cells, so not the bad idea after all. Ugh. Anyway, there's a warp in that pit over there. See where he teleported? That's where the warp is. It goes to where the exit is after you warp off this platform, where you can see the mountain again in the background. So, you know, this is probably the second place exit that I like in this. But it's only not. It's second place and not first place because the first place one belongs to the easiest level. The second place belongs to the hardest level. I know sometimes my recorder is like, hey, you have too many audio samples, but somehow it hasn't caused a problem yet. Somehow I get some crackles in the audio while doing this, and they don't actually register in the final product. I have yet to figure out that mystery. Because there's nothing wrong with the tech I'm using now, so I'm assuming it's an audio driver, but it's like, it just comes and goes, and sometimes doesn't happen at all for quite a while. So I can't really diagnose it. It's what we in the bees call asymptomatic. Asymptomatic, you know. Unknown symptoms, but they exist regardless. It's not so unknown, it's just it's not even infrequent, it's an irregular frequency, and that's no good for trying to determine what's going on. Because I can't correlate what's happening. The first part of any problem solving is to first identify the problem, and I have failed spectacularly at identifying bad shit. Can you go away? Thanks. I'm gonna quick save in case I fall in a place that's something. Oh. Alright. Well, I wanted the shotgun ammo, that's what was going on. That was a pointless victory. Whatever. Whew. Wow. There you go. Mountain Pain. Let me save again one more time, just to phone it in. Plus we can look at what's going on back here. That's kind of cool. You know, actually this part right here would make for a good desktop background. Just this part of the level right there. Let's contemplate the things we've suffered from time to time, from slime to slime. The pain, it was unbearable, but I managed to work through it. Anxiety not withheld, apprehension at every door, every corner, every possible interpretation, hoping that one day someone makes a video speaking entirely in iambic pentameter. Maybe someday. Either that or haiku. I'll take either. Poetry, baby. Poetry. It's the tree of poets. Thanks for watching fucking Game of Wolf Plays Mount Pain. Jesus Christ.